Hi, Scorpio. This is Just with your weekly reading for July 4th to July 10th. I hope you guys are enjoying the beginning part of your July so far. 2 points before I get started. First, if this does not resonate with you, go back and check the other signs for your rising sun or moon that is not under Scorpio. Second, if this does resonate with you, guys, keep in mind that this is a general reading and therefore not everything is going to be applicable to you. You may have to change some things around. Some things will possibly be reversed or vice versa. If I don't say that and you do not hear me say that, please just make adjustments as it relates to your specific situation, as long as the whole of the reading or the majority of the reading does resonate. But you may have to say, no, it's not him, it's him, or it's not me, it's whatever you have to move around for your own situation, do that, because this is a general reading. As long as for the whole, or for the most part, the reading resonates with you. So now on to your reading. First, I want to say, guys, that your intuition is going to be on fire this week. I know that a lot of you have already sensed that this past week, things coming to you and you're thinking of something and literally it happens moments later. Your feelings, your thoughts have been kind of very on point. Your dreams have been very clear to you. This week, it's only going to heighten. So if you're having clairvoyant dreams, write them down, and then you may be able to find solutions to things that you were really stumped about for quite some time. You could possibly at this time get some information or things becoming clear to you that you were a little in the dark about or was a bit foggy for you before. It could come just through you being silent and getting your own messages, or it could come through a dream. So be mindful of that. I feel that this week you guys are going to be on fire, not just intuitively, but I feel people are going to be extremely drawn to you guys this week. I'm so happy to be able to tell you that. There's going to be some people from the past coming back. And I feel like for some of you guys, as it relates to the career sector, it could be an old job or old situation coming back to you. It could be an old circumstance on your current job that you're dealing with, and you're like, what? Why are we dealing with this again? And there may be some things about an old project, an old circumstance, an old way of doing things, something from the past that you guys are trying to get through a problematic situation at the workplace, something that possibly reared its ugly head before, but possibly you guys troubleshooted the situation and then you just moved on and no one really implemented steps to make sure that this never happens again, or when it does happen, you know exactly how to mitigate the situation. And therefore, now some of you are in the dark as to how do we move forward with this? How do we accomplish the situation? I feel if you have any of these sparks of genius, okay, you're almost like emulating an Aquarius this week, I feel. If you have this spark of genius, if you guys go to bed and wake up and have this crazy dream that tells you exactly how to fix something or how to get through a project or an issue at work, definitely take the initiative, because the reality is that you're going to get praise and you will be recognized and you will be the person that pretty much saves the day. So don't be quiet this week, guys. Definitely let your voices be heard. You will be a voice of reason for a lot of people. And even if you're feeling confused and stumped, just give it some time. Don't try to force anything. If it doesn't come to you, it doesn't come to you. But if you do feel strongly that it has, share it with others, because you will definitely be rewarded for it. Okay. Now, I feel that as it relates on the love front, I feel like don't worry about the situation at work. If there's a fallout at work, if there's a problematic situation at work, I feel that you guys are going to be able to get away from that. You will find the result. You will be able to work through it so that you won't have to deal with it again. But there just needs to be implementations put in place. So even if someone else comes up with the idea, you should. Do you hear me? You should suggest that someone, or maybe you take the initiative to implement the steps necessary to troubleshoot the situation going forward. Okay, especially if you're working in a very hectic, very fast-paced environment where one all you're doing every day, it seems, is putting out fires and not necessarily implementing systems to mitigate and rectify problems. So just wanted to mention that to someone or people out there that needs to hear that and that relates to. I feel like work is going to be fine. You guys are definitely going to get some type of victory. I feel that there could be a job from your past that comes back. Although you might be feeling like you don't really know when. You don't know everything about this job. You may not know when you can start. You may not know if you're going to actually get the job, when it comes back. It may not even be clear to you that, hey, will I get this job? Will I not get this job? Is this even going to work out? Don't stress yourself, because I do feel like you're definitely going to get you're definitely going to get a victory. Okay. And I feel like you're going to be attracting a lot of opportunities your way. Okay. So just definitely be very clear. I feel like if you're going on interviews this week, some of you could be a little distracted mentally, like you're not very clear. You're a bit fuzzy and hazed in the mind. So again, meditate, try to take some time, quiet time for yourself before you interview someplace. Drink a lot of water. Get good night's rest. Absolutely. Especially if this is a very client-based week for you. You have important meetings, presentations, accounts, just anything that you really need to be on your A game. Make sure that you do your due diligence, get your water, sleep well, and get some time alone to kind of clear your mind of any clutter or doubt that you possibly have. Because the reality is, when you communicate and how you're presenting yourself, people are extremely attracted to, and you really are the cat's meow. People really do appreciate the type of work and skill set that you're bringing to the table. And I feel like through this cloudiness, if you take on the advice, then you will be moving yourself away from any troubled waters, or mentally you will be getting a sense of clarity. Okay. Because I feel like overall, even though if you may be mentally stuck or feeling a bit confused, the other energies around you are so strong. So your physical appearance, how you're carrying yourself, the way that you're communicating, this undertone of confidence that is just so resonating with people, I feel like that is going to supersede any bit of fogginess that you may be having. So don't worry about that. Now, I do see, however, though, that other people as well, I want to mention, could be coming to you seeking counsel. So again, you're going to be gravitating. People are going to be gravitating to you, actually, and you're going to be attracting a lot of people. And I feel like for some of those people, they're going to be in a conundrum. They're going to be confused about what's going on in their life, and they're going to be seeking you out as a voice of reason and as counsel to help them through some things. So again, if you do attract these people at this time, just know that you have what it takes, and utilize your intuition. Be very clear with what you're hearing. Take time out and ask specific questions to help you along, so that you can guide them appropriately if you're taking on this type of responsibility. Now, as it relates to the work sphere, but I feel that overall, going back to the work sphere, I feel like overall in this week, you guys are really going to be very clear and in control. If you just take a step back mentally, there is logic, and ultimately you guys definitely have control over circumstances and situations, and particularly yourself this week. So that's good to see. Now, as it relates to love, I do feel like there's going to be someone from your past coming back. Yeah, it's probably going to be several people, guys, because you guys are really communicating, sending out messages, but people are just picking up on the sexual and sexy vibe. You guys are definitely communicating a more feminine and vibrancy. Men, you're definitely being attracted to the more feminine woman. Maybe having thoughts of her and all kind of, wanting of this type of woman at this time. Now, I do see that someone in particular, if they're coming back from your past or others are coming back, I feel like there's going to be this situation where some of you might you might look like, okay, why are you back? Why are you calling me? What do you want? Like, you're not clear on why this person is wanting to reconnect or reaching out to you. You're not clear on it. But I feel like you're going to move forward nonetheless. I feel like if there's anybody from your past coming back that left you in a stasis of feeling unclear, fogginess, not understanding what's going on, I feel like at least for this week, there's going to be you might be finding yourself just kind of like moving right along. Okay, they called, we had a talk, it was nice. Okay, and I'm moving forward because again, you don't want anything to destabilize you mentally. And if you're not really clear, because I do feel like clarity is what is going to be very important for my Scorpios. And if that is not necessarily the case with some people that will be returning to you, then I feel like you're going to be moving right along. Others of you, I feel that you are going to probably start out not having a sense of clarity with these people or this person in particular, but then you guys move to a place of clarity. Okay, as the week progresses, you're going to be moving to a place of clarity. There may be a decision that's made between you and this person. So this person could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Could also be a Leo or a Libra, or a Taurus person. There's a strong emphasis here on Pisces, Cancers, and Aries. So if those people are very important to you, also Scorpio, then this is more of a read. This is more specific to your situation. So I see that this person could possibly have had some form of control over you or you over them. But I feel this relationship, if there's one in particular, it was one that was had a lot of control issues in it. Okay, but I feel like you're definitely the one in control of yourself. And again, going back to that mental clarity, whatever it is that you don't know, I would not stress myself trying to figure it out. I would not question the person. I would not try to seek anything because it will come to you. All of it is going to be revealed. And ultimately, you're going to make a decision about the situation. So if you have some, feeling a bit unclear, a little lost about a situation, you're going to quickly gain clarity by making a decision to not entertain anything that is disrupting you in any way. Okay. But I do see that if there's someone from your past comes back, even if it's some things that you're not aware of, as time goes on, if you continue to engage with this person, you guys will be moving in a better, calmer, environment mentally, and as far as how you converse with one another, things will become a lot more peaceful between the two of you. So that is what I see for this week. I hope that it resonates with you. You can thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe because I will be back next week with another one. Take care.